And it's the Mavericks to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Nowitzki, no good. A nice bounce-back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Here's Curry after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket and the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
The topic of conversation, Deron Williams. He was quick to point out what a heady player Deron is, saying when he's out there on the floor, he just reads every situation and more or less acts like a coach out there. When you combine that with Williams' scoring ability, you can see why he is so feared around the NBA.
And thanks for that story, Doris. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And he gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Big change last year for the Mavs came when they traded for Rajon Rondo. It looked to be the missing piece for him, Clark, but boy, it just never seemed to come together.
You just don't know. Trades are always risky. You don't know how they're going to work out, and I give credit to ownership for talking to the players to see what they thought about the trade before they actually made the deal.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And things just didn't really work out with Rondo here with the Mavs. Missed a lot of games and at times clashed with that coaching staff.
A different look for Dallas. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Pachulia. Felton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Thompson.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And, you know, they said it was the injury, but you have to suspect the Mavs just shut him down in the playoffs. They took a big swing and missed with Rondo in acquiring him, but I think you have to give them credit for at least taking the risk.
Now Iguodala. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. The offensive rebound. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 7 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Curry, and Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Jeremy Evans checks in for Dirk Nowitzki.
Jeremy Evans.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Iguodala no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Felton. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Barea. And Jeremy Evans with the slam.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 3. And back in a moment.
Anywhere 5, 6.
Let's take them back.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
also what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Chandler Parsons, Deron Williams out there with Devin Harris. Then it's Jeremy Evans. And it's Villanueva in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wesley Matthews checked in for Parsons. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Poked away. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Oh, that's blocked. Fast break, Dallas. Shot from the wing. That's good from Williams on the assist by Villanueva. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Iguodala outside.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. It's stolen by Harris, and now Matthews pushing it up. No.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And guys, over the last 2 seasons, Devin Harris has been a backup point guard, but one could argue that he's outperformed.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
To be a support player, but injuries, trades, and generally poor fits elevated Harris's importance to the team.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, getting back to Devin Harris, he can really help you. But you want to do one thing, limit his minutes. 11 full seasons under his belt. Slender in build, it's best to play him around half the game if you can.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Villanueva. Nowitzki comes in for Jeremy Evans. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Deron Williams. And Barea subbed in for Devin Harris. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
You know, talking about the veteran Harris, his quickness was still apparent last season, and his skill set was a good fit for Coach Carlisle's flow offense. I mean, this guy's been around a long time, and there are very few that are quicker than him with the ball.
1:19 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint, here's Bogut. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Parsons is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Ezeli's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Curry, good.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Nowitzki. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Nowitzki's got 15.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Barbosa. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Curry kicks to Ezeli. He dishes it to Barbosa. And it's Golden State with another.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Parsons kicks to Pachulia. And Barbosa pulls it down.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Barbosa drops them both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Nowitzki, no good. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he gets it to go. Barbosa's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Barea. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
The fans are loving it, Kevin. What a shot!
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Warriors lead by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by court.